Hi there. It is February 23rd, and I'm 7 weeks pregnant, which I can't believe. This last week completely flew by. I think, honestly, I slept through the week, if that's even possible, with a baby here and being pregnant. I don't know. I was been very, very tired. And of course, because I'm pregnant, I can't really take a whole lot to help me feel better. I can take Tylenol, I can take Benadryl, which I really don't want to take the Benadryl because it makes me even more tired. Basically, taking Benadryl is good for nighttime, kind of helps reduce some of the mucus, but I haven't even really been taking the Benadryl. I did go to the doctor last week, Friday actually, and I just wanted to make sure that I didn't have strep throat because my throat hurts so bad, and I've had strep before, and I mean, it would suck to have strep throat, but it would also be kind of nice because then I could just get the antibiotic and hopefully be over it quicker. But I did not have strep throat, which is good and bad. The bad part means I have to just suffer through it. Yeah, it was a really interesting doctor appointment. I saw Mila's pediatrician, and he is not a supporter of breastfeeding after a child is 12 months old. He said that there was no benefit nutritionally for my child, and that if I want to wean her now, that would be a really good thing. He actually said I should cut her off right now because I'm sick and pregnant. And from the research that I've done, that is not a good time to wean a child. First of all, to cut them off is not the way to do it. And secondly, during times of stress, like moving or sickness or things that are new, that is not a good time to start weaning or to cut them off. I mean, cutting off sounds horrible to me. And anyway, he also told me to put sardine paste on my nipples if I want her to stop nursing, because the taste is so bad that she'll just not ever want to nurse again, which it sounds so mean. Like, I can't see myself ever doing that. I actually went home and I was just really kind of upset about it. I mean, even though I know a lot of what he's saying is opinion because I know the facts. I visit the World Health Organization website quite often, and they recommend that you breastfeed until the child is 2, if not longer. I actually printed that out. I was going to give it to him the next time I go to the clinic. The World Health Organization does not promote breastfeeding while being pregnant. They say that you should wait until your child is 2 to become pregnant again. So, they don't completely go along with my situation, but the fact that they are promoting breastfeeding until your child is 2 years old should be enough for him to maybe reconsider what he's teaching other people. There's certain websites that are good to get information from. The World Health Organization is one. The CDC is one. The CDC, I looked up their thoughts on breastfeeding, and CDC, their thoughts are they recommend that breastfeeding continue for at least 12 months and thereafter as long as mother and baby desire. The World Health Organization, and then they requote what the World Health Organization says. Also, I looked up the Mayo Clinic, which is another really good site to get information. I just looked up a question: when is the best time to start weaning? And they said it is often easiest to begin weaning when your baby initiates the process. And then I highlighted a little more down here. Other children may not initiate weaning until their toddler years, when they become less willing to sit still during breastfeeding. Also, I highlighted another thing that I thought would be good. Resist comparing your situation with that of other families, and consider rethinking any deadlines you may have set for weaning when you were pregnant or when your baby was a newborn. So, I don't know, just to have somebody tell me, like, oh, you need to stop this, especially a doctor. Sorry, she's a busy girl. I don't know, it just really bothered me. Okay, another little fact here. It says, this is from the Mayo Clinic again. Are there certain times when it wouldn't be smart to start weaning? That's a question. And according to the Mayo Clinic, they say, if your child isn't feeling well, your child is still ill or teething, or it says postpone weaning until he or she is feeling better. You may also consider postponing weaning if you're not feeling well. You and your child are more likely to handle the transition well if you both are in good health. Oh. No, I don't want you playing in the closet. I don't want you playing in there. Come on. Come here. So, I don't know, I really felt like, maybe he's not giving correct information out to the public. And, maybe not for myself, but for other people, I think that maybe he should reconsider what he's telling people. Because he basically told me to cut my child off right now. And, the websites that are accredited and, research-based, they are not suggesting that. Whoa.